100 kilometers an hour. So 3, 2, 1. So take a look at that, guys. It basically took me 3 seconds to get up there. All right, everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we have a special episode called Rent or Buy, in which we're going to take a look at one of the brand new vehicles and see whether it's worth your money or should you just rent this vehicle. So today we have a Tesla Model 3 2022, and this is the extended range version. That can cost you around 82 up to 85,000 Canadian dollars and up to 61,000 American, up to 65 as well, depending on which state and how much taxes you have to pay. But otherwise, that's the range you're looking at. And of course, this one is going to give you a little bit more range. So the Tesla is promising around 600 kilometers. That means that you can probably go from Calgary to Edmonton and back theoretically in one charge, but definitely you want to make sure that the vehicle is being charged in the middle. There are a lot of super charging stations now available, so it's becoming a little bit more convenient to own this vehicle. However, you still need to get used to the charging aspect of this vehicle. One of the things that I do like about this car is that it still gives you that performance. So 0 to 60 is 4.4 seconds. That means you're pretty much faster than anyone on the road. Given this tiny vehicle, it's really powerful with the dual motors. You have all-wheel drive. You're not gonna get stuck anywhere or having to call a tow truck if it's snowing and you're stuck somewhere. So it's a great little piece of technology in front of you. Let's dive in, take a look. As usual, very clean and smooth. I had to cover up the license plate for some legal reasons, but overall, um, very smooth looking front profile. We have the parking sensors as always. Gives us a full, detailed information on the inside of the screen, and we also get all of the video coverage as well. So we have a camera at the front in the windshield, and that's covering all of the front end, as well as we have cameras on the side that gives us the side mirror view, as well as we get a full side coverage as well. Now, one thing that is very interesting about this Tesla is that it is actually recording everything from everywhere. So even what we're doing right now, it is being recorded. So however the camera can capture all of the stuff, we can actually go into the media base inside the vehicle and see footages from like all the way from the previous week and up to 2 weeks, depending on the storage. So and we get the front view, we get the side view, we get the other side view, and we get the rear view. So it is actually recording everything, so no need for dash cams, guys, so you can save some money on the dash cam. Other than that, we've seen Teslas on the road. This is just like one of those Teslas. The only difference that I would see is that it has some software updates and everything like that, so that you can get all of the features with the apps and everything. But all right, guys, let's dive into the interior. Everything seems super premium over here. We have the door switches, window switches over here, as well as the door button. This is the only vehicle that comes with the door button over here. One of the only vehicles. We have everything that looks just premium overall. The seats look amazing with of course, they're both the passenger as well as the driver is power seats. And you know what, guys? My favorite feature on these of this vehicle is this steering wheel. Just take a look at how simple and smooth the steering wheel is. You have two buttons only, and it'll make you think that hey, it doesn't have many steering wheel controls. These two can control the whole vehicle. This one is the voice command, and this one is the auxiliary directional. So even as something as adjusting the steering wheel, You just do it from here. So let me demonstrate that quickly. Steering wheel adjustment. That so that register my command, and now is saying use that button to adjust the steering wheel. So all I have to do is move this, and look, the steering wheel moves down, it moves in and out just from that. So, with that little demonstration, you can now think of anything that this vehicle is equipped with and do that voice command search from here. And you're provided this button to do the navigation if it's not able to be done from the touchscreen. So, this is a great, amazing feature in here. All right, guys, so in the interior, as a driver, you feel very confident because you have a big windshield over here that gives you a full view. If I'm turning, I get a full view on the screen of what's happening on my right hand side. If I'm turning, I get a full view on the screen for whatever's happening on the left hand side. If I'm going reverse, I get a full view of everything with all of those three views, rear, both of the sides. If I press park, basically all you have to do, all you're worried about is just write everything over here, nothing else on the side. All of the typical stuff has been used to create storage, more and more storage, so you can see that over here. We also have the phone charger. So these are the two places, for one for your driver, one for a passenger. You can pretty much fit any phone over here. Doesn't matter how big of an iPhone or an Android you pretty much have these days. You can fit it in and it will charge wirelessly. So this is a great, all of these overall features, making the driver experience being seamless, is what Tesla is great at, and you gotta give it credit where it's due. So this thing is definitely on the front end of all of the technology that pretty much all of the vehicles are going to be mimicking in the foreseeable future. So given this screen, you can see this is a large screen. We have no speedometer over here, so nothing going on over here. All you get is a clear view, and the only thing you need to be paying attention to is the battery over here and which gear you're in. Right now the ventilation is on because the car automatically has determined that the temperature outside is high and the inside would be feeling a little bit too hot, so let's keep the ventilation going. One pretty cool feature, as you guys might have been aware of from my other video, you can actually change everything on the ventilation just by touching the screen. So for the driver like this, you can do that, and if you use two fingers, you can actually separate the air. You can actually separate the air and just make sure that it is going on both sides. So I'm feeling the air here and here right now, nothing really in the middle. So that's how it is over here, and I can just of course put it all together so that it's coming right on my face. Very cool feature, I like it. There's of course the dog feature over here, so that if you have a dog inside the vehicle, it will keep the ventilation going so in such a way so that the dog is feeling perfectly comfortable. There's also a camp feature as well as a keep feature. So keep feature will make sure that nothing gets changed, so you have to press that again to unlock it. Of course, we have heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. We can look at the rear as well. There's a fan in the rear, so if we turn on this fan, the rear fan turns on, so you can control all of the stuff from here. Of course, we have a vent in the rear as well, so rear fan can be turned on or off from here. We can just turn all off over here as well, so turn that off if you want to. Defogger, windshield warmer, and everything like that is over here. Of course, you can just press auto and just let it do its thing automatically. So very cool features overall. You can also watch Netflix and everything like that over here, which we're not gonna get into, but this vehicle will keep you very, very happy. The only thing that you're gonna be The only thing I feel you're gonna be having a little bit of getting used to is that you have to plan your trips properly with depending on where the charging stations are. So that is one of the only things that which is actually a really big thing. So you want to make sure that you're planning your trips properly, and you're not going to be missing the window of charging the vehicle. So you want to make sure all the superchargers are in your vicinity. Of course, the Maps app over here that Tesla comes with will also provide the superchargers nearby, but you want to make sure that you have it in the back of your head that I need to be close to a supercharger or any kind of charger. Worst case scenario, you can plug in the charger that the Tesla comes with just in your regular wall plug, and it will take about 24 hours to charge the whole vehicle. So that's a little bit of a downside in terms of your mobility being handicapped for that. But other than that, you should be just perfectly fine. Alright guys, so we're gonna do a test drive. I must say that this when you're in this vehicle, it's definitely a full-on treat because everything is automatic. I can't emphasize that enough. Starting from the door handle to the the window switches, to the steering wheel switches, to the passenger side seat, to the climate control in the rear, to the climate control at the front. Everything is automatic. And I am so glad that Tesla was able to do something like this, because as a vehicle owner, you want to make sure that everything that I have gives you that sense of luxury, and you don't feel regret that you didn't buy another vehicle that has more features. This pretty much covers everything that you will be looking for. So let's do a test drive and see how this vehicle drives, and then give it a full-on score. Let's go rear. I'm going to be putting on my seat belt, and then making sure that this vehicle. So one of the best things, so as you guys can see, when we're backing up on this vehicle, you're getting both the passenger as well as the driver's side view, as well as the main rear view. And with the parking sensors, it's constantly detecting what's in front of you. So right now, if I'm going towards, see, it's determined that there is a barrier at the front. So if I go reverse, that's that. But if I go forward, it's going to determine that there is a barrier at the front. So that's a great feature. I wish pretty much all the vehicles did that, but only certain vehicles are coming up with that. And this is just something that Tesla is pioneering. Alright guys, so we are on for a test drive of the Model 3 Tesla 2022, and this one is the extended range version. So we're going to do a quick check of the acceleration, the overall feel and drive, and see how it feels over bumps. So far, one of the things that I'm feeling in this vehicle driving wise is that there is a little bit of a road noise. Of course, that's sort of expected because the vehicle does not have any internal combustion engine that can muffle some of that noise. So you're basically getting all of the noise from the road in here, but the insulation is really nice, so you're not getting everything, but it's a little bit odd because you're not hearing the engine noise. But taking a look at this right now, let's say that I want to check out the acceleration, and I'm at about 60 kilometers an hour. The second I press, so I will show you that I'm at 54 kilometers an hour. Let's see how long it will take me to get up to 60 while I'm rolling 100 kilometers an hour. So 3, 2, 1. So take a look at that, guys. It basically took me 3 seconds to get up there. So one of the fastest cars that you will ever drive is this vehicle. And what I mean by that is that in terms of torque specifically, you know, it is a fast car, but top speed wise, it can. In terms of the sportiness of everything, it can make you feel that it's a little bit because you're gonna just start running out of charge. So it can make you feel that it's not up there, but it's a very nice vehicle in terms of acceleration. The next thing that I think should be noted is that